welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we are going to get into a love reading for which sign is it? Aquarius. So let's come right out with Chariot, the World, Five of Swords, Strife, and the Moon coming in. Wow. For your person, King of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Five of Wands, two fives, a lot of strife. Eight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups representing tokens of love, expressions of affection, letters, signs, little actions people make. One of the tarot cards for flirting, Page of Cups. So there's a lot of flirtation in the air, something new in the air. However, Aquarius, you have two fives, and five in the tarot is representative of strife, discord, that period in the cycle where there is argument, there is not a coming together. We're going to get to that, but right away, you come in with Chariot. And again, this is a reading for Aquarius and a person that they are involved with or have a love connection with. You're coming in with Chariot. They are coming in with King of Pentacles. So definitely dealing with someone who is strong, fiery, who is in command, someone who has a good abundance. King of Pentacles is absolutely someone who does well for themselves. They're very smart and wise in their field. They're very capable. They're very experienced, very physically focused, and certainly someone who commands a lot of respect, someone who is definitely in a leadership position. You, however, are coming in with the Chariot, Aquarius, and so you are following a goal-oriented path, a path of objective. Aquarius, you are in the middle of sort of preparing for a new journey. The Chariot is all about preparation, Aquarius. So right away, this is a reading for an Aquarius that is about to embark on something, embark in a new adventure, whether that involves actual travel or just a change in your objective, your focus, your goal. But it is definitely a preparation stage for you. You're kind of sowing all your seeds, you're getting everything ready for yourself. We're going to get a little bit deeper, but you're definitely looking to the future. And your person, King of Pentacles, dealing with is a very stable, very grounded. Let's get further. Certainly someone who has a lot of success and who is more rooted in the earthly sort of energy than anything else. They like tactile things. They like things they can understand and hold on to. And again, one of the reasons why they are so successful in what they do, very methodical and pragmatic. Now, the way you're coming into this relationship over the next few weeks, this connection that you have, Aquarius, and how you see each other. For you, the World is coming in for them, Seven of Wands for you. You definitely see the respect that they command in the world. I think you look up to this person, Aquarius. You can see them as ultimately being a part of your life. Aquarius, this is a reading for you if you are going through a very adventurous time in your life. It's exciting. A lot of changes are happening. You're preparing for this new change and this new adventure. And again, your person is coming in with Seven of Wands in terms of how they're seeing you over the next few weeks. It could be that you're dealing with somebody who's had a little bit more experience in the world. They've already sort of been through their adventures. This energy coming from this reading is that your person sees how you struggle and they see how you perhaps have been struggling. They can see the passion in your eyes. They can see the fight. They can see the adventure in your eyes. They may be feeling unhelpful. It's almost as if they see you blossoming and getting ready for this big adventure. They see the moves that you're making and all of the work that you're putting in, and they respect that and love that about you. And yet at the same time, there is a feeling of disconnect in terms of where did they fit in. In this connection over the next few weeks, there is a lot of discontent. There is some jealousy that it will be coming in here. There's a little bit of a feeling that your person is going to be feeling like they're having to compete with a lot of things for your attention. Yes, you're dealing with somebody who's wise and experienced, who is successful, who is strong in their field. But in terms of the connection with you, they almost feel like they're out of their depth. They have a lot of awe for your raw passion. They have a lot of awe for your raw spirit and your ability to deal with adversity. They respect that. And so, yes, there is some shadow here on this relationship they're feeling a little bit left out of what's going on with you. You may be feeling as though your person is resorting to some childish tactics to get your attention. If you're resonating with this reading, you're in a relationship with somebody who's being very childish, and they may be doing some really childish things to get your attention, and it's causing some fighting, it's causing some arguing, and you're kind of the mind of like, look, I don't want to argue. I've got too much going on. I've got this like whole new thing I'm about to start that I want to put my energy into. And you're just kind of like, I don't want to be bothered with you. And it's almost exacerbating their feeling of being left out of your world right now. It feels very much like the communication is a little bit off. You're not willing to put the effort in to deal with their childish antics. You may be dealing with somebody who in every other area of their life is very mature. They may even be a CEO or a leader, or they may run their business, or they're in charge of something wherever they are. Even if they just work at a restaurant, they're the ones in charge. But when it comes to you, they suddenly become very childish. They resort to very childish games. They may be a little bit emotionally not as intelligent as you are, although they may be more experienced in the ways of the world and making money and sort of commerce and things like that, and being successful in a very monetary, tangible way. There is a feeling here, Aquarius, that there is a little bit of stagnation in their emotional intelligence and their ability to communicate with you the way you need them to, especially that you're feeling very much your own energy. Aquarius is an extremely independent sign. In a lot of ways, much like a Sagittarius, they will not be penned in. They won't be handled or managed or contained. They like to have their freedom. So there is some strife here. There is some disconnect. Moon and Eight of Pentacles is coming in for you guys as possible resorts. What energies are there to help you for the next step? Moon, this is a testing phase for you, Aquarius. There's a lot that you're going to be thinking about these next few weeks in terms of this change in your life. Moon is a testing period. It's a period where you're kind of thrust into the unknown. You're having to rely on strength that you've accumulated, the things that you've learned, and now it's time to put that in practice with resolve and confidence. And it can be a very difficult time where things aren't as they seem, and you really have to trust yourself. Your person is coming in with Eight of Pentacles. They're going to just put their head down and work, And this is kind of a good sign here. This feels good to me because in a way, this is about your person kind of letting things go and just doing what they're best at, which is working, putting their head down, focusing on what they're really good at. It feels like this tension that is there for you guys is not going to last long as you communicate and talk to each other. But more importantly, don't give in to the immature antics of this person. You really have more important things to do. You love them, yes, but you want them to be a part of your life. Nevertheless, the few little games that will be going on over this next few weeks, they may be posturing in front of you. There may be other suitors in your life coming in, and your person is displaying little signs of jealousy. They may be trying to put on a bit of a show. They may be acting a little bit more out of character, a little bit more childish to get your attention. Look, we have Six of Pentacles here coming in. To get your attention, they may go overboard with gifts because the person that you're dealing with is somebody who understands things in a very tactile, physical way. You're kind of like, well, what's this all about? And you're like, oh, they're just trying to get your attention. And it's not that they don't mean it, but you almost, to me, feel a little bit hassled by it because you know it's coming from a place of insecurity, and you just don't need that right now because you've got a lot of plans going on. Show me some more clarity here. Oops, the World comes out again, and it's Ten of Pentacles. This is a period for you of great change where you're really seeing yourself differently in the world. You're seeing your life differently, and you're really stepping into a cycle in your life where you are confident of your goals, that you are exactly where you need to be. So nothing is going to stop you in this regard. You're just not going to slow down for anyone. You feel within yourself very, very right about where you are. Ten of Pentacles is kind of an also, again, more abundance coming in. The venture that you're about to embark on that, again, is feeling very right for you, very almost timely for your life right now, is something that will bring a lot of abundance and stability to your life as well as to this relationship. It could be that for some of you, you're dealing with someone who has been the breadwinner for a long time. They may have been the one making all the money, and to a certain degree that may have given them the confidence in the relationship. But this new adventure that you're embarking on, Aquarius, is beginning to bring you more money in. And the fear and immature antics that are happening on the part of your person could be that they're starting to see you get on your own footing, starting to see you get your own prosperity coming in, starting to see you get your own money coming in, and it's causing them some anxiety. It's causing them insecurity. Because again, this person is not somebody who may be as emotionally intelligent as you. So they're having a knee-jerk childish reaction to the changes happening in your life that are resonating you up. And that's not to say that they're jealous of you or they're envious or they don't want you to have this, because I do feel love here. This is more a case of just quibbling and just a little rockiness here. It's nothing deep, heavy. There isn't love that is falling out. It feels to me like you guys have been with each other for quite some time. Show me some clarity on the energies that may be affecting this relationship. Spirits of darkness and light, divination, oracle deck. Show me. Spirit of stone and the rabbit. Spirit of the cat. Spirit of the rabbit. There's a lot of sex going on. Some of you, this preparation indeed could be motherhood. The Chariot is absolutely a sign that you're preparing for a huge new adventure in your life. And motherhood is one of those adventures. Or fatherhood, right? And so that's maybe part of the dynamic that is changing. You're dealing with a partner that's getting a little bit jealous that there's something new coming. This is a natural thing that happens in relationships. Sometimes when you are welcoming a new life, one of the people in a relationship gets a little bit nervous about where they fit in. And then we have spirit of the cats. All right, curious, independent, fanciful. This is the independent nature of you that is coming in. Aquarius, this is a reading, like I said, for a very strong, independent Aquarius that is going to follow their own curiosity, desire, that are independent. Very much the spirit of the cat of like, look, don't crowd me. Going back to some of these immature antics that your partner may be resorting to get your energy, which will feel like you're being crowded, will feel like you're emotionally being crowded, and you're going to be like, I need my personal space. This very much feels strongly to me like a case of this, Aquarius, you needing your personal space to get ready for this new adventure. The spirit of something new, something creative, something that you are putting your heart and soul into, and it's something that is coming in that is really making you feel like it's meant for you. All right, guys, so this is it. Thank you so much. This is going to be your reading. Tarot readings are not about telling you what's going to happen in your life or predicting the future. This is just tapping into a particular situation that is happening for an Aquarius out there. And if you're resonating with some aspects, you're resonating with the characteristics of this relationship, maybe looking at it from a different angle, helping you to look outside the box for the most part. Life in the end is up to you and your choices, and you can always change any path that you are on just like that. All right, folks. Thank you very much for coming to this reading. This is Bow and Arrow Tarot. Aquarius, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.